12 o'clock with the Bucs traveling to Indy to play the Colts. Bucs here by 2.5 points on Fox. Buccaneers are the 3 seed as it stands right now in the NFC. As it stands right now, the Colts are the 9 seed in the AFC, just behind the Steelers and the Chargers to get into that much wanted playoff spot. The playoff spot is so I could not over being in the playoff picture would be so huge for a team like Indy, who went out of their way to get Carson Wentz this year. You need to get back in the playoffs if you want to make that trade look worth it. They started the season 0-3, and have since gone on quite a tear, 6-2 during a little stretch time. And I think the Colts look like a good football team right now. I mean, not just a good football team, a great football team. They went to Buffalo last week and crushed the Bills. Not just beat the Bills, just walloped the Bills. Now, how much of that game plan was just give the ball to Jonathan Taylor and see what happens and see if the Bucs can lock that up. But, again, the Bucs have some injuries that could hinder that. Vita Vea is questionable for this game, as well as Devin White, which would be huge losses for a Buccaneers defense that is already struggling in defending the pass. If you lose 2 players that are crucial for protecting against the run, that would be huge for the Indianapolis Colts. You're also talking about the offense for the Buccaneers. You are going to be without AB. Now, you do get Gronk back for this game. It's official. He is going to play. Wait, stop it. Stop it. That's not the way a co-host behaves on live television. But you could be losing. You're going to be without Antonio Brown for this game, which is so bad for this Bucs offense. Now, to be fair, last week they were without Antonio Brown, and they did very well against the Giants. But again, it's not like they were killing the Giants at halftime. It was just they went on a tear after halftime, and the Giants offense decided to do jack squat. It's interesting here. The Bucs are a team that, again, a lot of people think are Super Bowl contenders. Personally, I don't see it yet. Every single time they've played a good team so far, they have lost to that good football team. Now, they've only played 3 good football teams. Actually, that's not true. They played the Cowboys and they beat them. I'll give that to them week 1. But, again, that was before the Buccaneers got hurt. Ever since they've really gotten hurt, which is ever since really the Rams game, they've been not able to beat good football teams. I mean, they weren't able to beat the New Orleans Saints, which I would not designate right now as a good football team. They weren't able to beat Washington, or the Redskins, I guess. Sorry, baby. They weren't able to beat the Redskins 2 weeks ago. They were able to beat the Giants, but I don't really classify them as a good football team. Again, whenever they play good football teams, they have not been able to get going on offense. The other defense has been able to turn them over a good amount. Look at the Redskins game or the Saints game or even the Rams game for that matter. If your defense is able to create turnovers, you win games against Tom Brady and the Bucs right now. At least that's the way these games are trending. I think the Colts are on too much of a hot streak to bet on the Tampa Bay here. Even though they're underdogs, give me the Colts at home to win this one.